over at $3.80, and just coming through again, another $2,000 on Mission Hill. How did you split the Baker horses here, Baker Forsman horses, George, in the last?
Look, I think the stable can provide the trifecta. I went with the 2 Mission Hill, but you're right about that swing in the weights, 57.5 and 54.5. It's a 3 kilo weight differential between Mission Hill and Vinda Dance. There's only a kilo last time, so it's a significant weight advantage for Vinda Dance, but I still think 2 Mission Hill can beat him. Head of 7 Vinda Dance, I like both of them. I'll put in the other stablemate, number 3 True Enough, in for third. Lindsay Satherley takes the ride, and I'll put in 5 Miss Horror 2 in for fourth, owned of course by Laurie Laxon, trained by Ken and Bev Kelso at Matamata, and the King Michael Coleman looking for another win on the program today. 2, 7, 3 and 5, and what I thought was one of the best betting races of the card, the last on the program.
Thank you, George. And yeah, it is a good betting race, isn't it? A 75 over 1,600 metres. And favouritism, well, he's really tightening up in this market now, isn't he? Is Mission Hill. He's $2.40. They gave you a chance with him. They gave you $3 and said, look, it's there if you want it. Punters have now taken it recently, though, with him now to $2.40 Mission Hill. It does open up the opportunity to play a little bit of Vinda Dance if you liking the horse to turn the tables on the stablemate. 410, 180, 380 on the fixed odds, and $8.50 around Miss Horror 2. Other chances in the race, you've got the likes of Richie McHorse, who won really well last time. Light Shadow's hard to catch, but hit a big price, 26s and 5.70 if you go on the run. 2 starts ago was enormous. Blinkers come off. Just about close for the start of the last race of the day. Well, it's been a terrific day of racing here out of Te Rapa. We'll be back here Ladies' Day for the Saturday race meeting, which is going to be an absolute bumper day. For his call on the last, here's George.
Thank you, Brendan. As we're almost set to go, the Snell packaging and safety over 1,600 metres. Mission Hill will jump as the favourite. Gates open, they're off. And one of the first away was Alibaba near the inside. Going forward is Viyama. Right there, True Enough. Followed out next by Santiago. Out a bit deeper, Light Shadow. Sacred Siren with it as well. Favourite Mission Hill will settle back fourth last here. 2 lengths away, Richie McHorse from Vinda Dance. And last of all is Miss Horror 2. Over towards the 1,200 metres mark they go. And taking over, True Enough. Leads by a length now from Alibaba. 2 lengths away, Light Shadow is third. Followed by Viyama. Then back on the inside, Santiago. On the outside of it next was Sacred Siren. Mission Hill is next with it, as well as Richie McHorse up on the outside, and 2 lengths away to the last pair, Vinda Dance and Miss Horror 2, and they spot the leaders 7 lengths. Off the back they come, 700 metres to go. Light Shadow now worked around to take over, applying the pressure a long way from home. In second position next is True Enough, a gap of 4 lengths away then to Alibaba, 2.5 to Richie McHorse, followed round then by Santiago. Viyama came next, then followed by Sacred Siren. This favourite's back third last, Mission Hill. Vinda Dance, one of the second favourite, is back last, and alongside of them, Miss Horror 2. Homeward bound they are, 300 metres to go. Light Shadow the leader. Richie McHorse is looming large. Warming up and behind the Mission Hill. Wider out, Sacred Siren also running on at the 200. Richie McHorse. Here's Mission Hill coming out of the pack. Wider out, Miss Horror 2's running on. Richie McHorse, Mission Hill going to it, and Miss Horror 2 out wide. It's Mission Hill in front. Mission Hill, beautiful ride, wins the last. Second over, Richie McHorse. Third at the line, then we had Miss Horror 2, then a lineup. Light Shadow, with it Sacred Siren and Vinda Dance. Back in behind those, Santiago, followed over by Viyama. Back with it also was the next one, Alibaba. And last over was True Enough. He never panicked, Opie Bosson. He was on the favourite, coming towards a home turn, but they'd gone hard and a fair way from home as well, and he was banking on a Mission Hill being able to pick them up. Out wide, Miss Horror 2 and Richie McHorse closer in, but in the end he's got there about a half length in it at the line, Mission Hill. Richie McHorse will be second. Third over will be Sacred Siren. No, third over, Miss Horror 2, and then Sacred Siren in fourth spot with Light Shadow not that far away. Favourite delivers in the last, Mission Hill. That's 5 starts now for 4 wins, and a second placing for the son of Teofilio, and he'll get there in the hands of Opie Bosson.
Yeah, he's a proper horse, isn't he, Mission Hill? There's a lot to like about him. He's been aided by, I must say, an ice-cool ride from Owen Patrick Bosson. turning for home. He's in a really niggly spot, this horse Mission Hill, but Opie, he knew what he had underneath him. He just had to make